We in the building, we in the party, we in the we getting money, we getting cards, and we getting.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode 3, it is called Red or Black. So in this video, I put up a poll on my Instagram. I forgot to put the poll on my Twitter, but I'm gonna make sure for my next one I put up the poll on Twitter. I did 2 votes on my Instagram recently, so I didn't put those 2 on Twitter, but I'll make sure that from now on I will put the polls on both my Instagram and my Twitter. Make sure that you're following my Twitter and my Instagram so you can vote. As well as that, if you don't know what the series is basically where my viewers decide my makeup looks. So if you want to be a viewer that can decide, or if you would like to decide, make sure that you follow my Instagrams and follow my Twitter, which will be linked down below. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, so boom. First of all, I want to start off by saying I didn't even say what the color was. The color is going to be black. So of course, you guys already know I start off with my eyebrows. Today I'm going to be using a different eyebrow pencil. I'll be linking that down below. I just now got it from my Ipsy review. I don't know if you guys saw the first Ipsy review, but I don't think the pencil was in that video. It was in my second one. And my second one, I couldn't even upload it. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to upload that, because apparently I recorded the whole motherfucking video in slow-mo. Like, what? How? Anyway, so right now I'm just brushing out my eyebrows, you know, the usual. My eyebrows are crazy. I really need to get them done because I really haven't been able to find the shape of them. Like the first one I'm about to work on, it was smooth sailing, but the second one you're gonna see where I was just like getting frustrated and annoyed. I was definitely in my jam, you know, the usual. I've been listening to music. That's the new eyebrow pencil that I got. So I'm gonna link that down below. I think it's by Wonder Beauty. Bomb. And it's like a micro eyebrow pencil, so like it gets really precise. Period. I love it. So like, as you can see, like you can see my eyebrow shape, but at the same time, okay, this one was way easier to see the shape, but the other one, fuck no, I don't know what was going on. I just couldn't get the shape right. Like it was just looking crazy. But yeah, the color is black. I didn't mention that. Red or black. The color is black. As of right now, I'm just doing my eyebrows, and I will come back when I'm done with that. Okay, y'all, so now that my eyebrows are done, I am now about to conceal them, just finding the right brush. I use the same brush every time. I tried to use a different brush in one video that I wanted to record. Well, I recorded it, but I definitely deleted it because it was looking crazy. Like, I was just all over the place, like, never again. But I made sure that in this video that I used the right brush, because last time my eyebrows were looking the fuck crazy. Like, I just stopped filming. Like, it really came to a point of frustration that I just stopped filming, and I just cut off the camera. I just was like, fuck this shit. I couldn't. Like, my eyebrows coming out terrible, foundation color came out terrible, like, everything was just off. So yeah, you guys will never see that footage. But anyway, with all that being said, I make sure that I use this brush every time because it makes sure that I get a precise angle, blah blah blah. And yeah, I just make sure that when I do use concealer, I don't use too much, and I make sure that I blend it out everywhere. You'll see that I also got another brush, which you guys will not see me unbox because I don't know how to upload that video the way that it is. So anyway, I have these new blending brushes that I got from Ipsy as well. So you guys will see me use that. I'll try to use the sponge, but the sponge was a little too harsh. So like I said before, that's the brush. I came in with that. It's like a oval blending brush, I think, something like that. I'll link down that brush set too as well if I can find it on the Ipsy app. But yeah, so I just use that to blend in everything. I did that on both sides, and I will come back when I'm about to apply my foundation. Okay, so boom, now I'm about to get into the foundation. I'm using my Color Perfect foundation in the color Allspice. Of course, you guys already know that's not my shade, but I'm just been using that because I haven't got a new foundation yet. So, of course, I'm going to put that mixed with some of the Fenty, I think in the color 380, the concealer. And then as well as that, I'm going to add some of the Color Corrector by Sephora in the color Tan. And that's on period. So then after that, yeah, I'm gonna just blend that all in, blah blah blah. But no, also one thing that I did notice is I do not like using brushes to blend. I did this because my sponges were dirty and I need to get a video out, but never the fuck again, because I felt like, I don't know, it just wasn't, I felt like it wasn't blending into my skin. Like, I couldn't even get around my eyebrows for real. Like, I did actually have another I did have a sponge though. I was using a sponge in between, but most of my sponges were dirty, so it was just like I couldn't even do what I was trying to do. But y'all see. Like, the brush was working, but it just wasn't doing what it needed to do. But anyway, I'll be back when it's time to contour. Y'all, I'm clearly tripping because contour definitely come after concealer, but as you can see, now I'm concealing with the True Match concealer. I think it's in the color light to medium. And yeah, we're just gonna get under our eyes, get our nose, get our motherfucking cupid's bow, get our forehead, and get our chin. And that's one per. Anyway, so yeah, that's just simple as that. Something really to talk about in this part, but yeah. So after this, we gonna go to the contour, like I said before. Yeah. Alright, y'all, so now that I have put on my concealer, I'm going to set my concealer with the It's Cosmetics translucent powder. I'm going to go in everywhere for her with that. And then we're going to get into the contour. Clearly, I have not watched the video my damn self because I don't know the fucking order to nothing. Like, damn. So, boom, now we're going to get into the contour. We're going to start off with the cheeks, get into the jawline, go into the nose, and then the forehead, whatever the order is. But y'all know, we about to get into the contour. As you can see, I'm starting off with my cheek and then going to the jawline, making sure that I blend in a circular motion since I am using brushes this time instead of using sponges. Y'all, I'm really convinced that my phone hates me because I just now did a whole voiceover for this look and it got deleted. So I really don't know how to come on here without being very angry. But like I said in my last voiceover, I started off with a yellow tone and then I warmed that up with a little bit of an orange. I went with a light, bright kind of orange. That's how I started to tone it down with the deeper orange. And then after that, I went into my crease with a brown shade. Now, at some point, things are gonna get messed up where my camera shuts off, and I'll come back with basically my eye look done without the gold added to it. But basically the look that I'm going for is, I googled a picture of a look, and it was like basically majority of the lid was gold, but then it was surrounded by like mostly black and a little bit of an orange color in the outer corner, and then as well as a black, like a deep black liner. I don't like liner, okay? That's the first of all, I just don't like liner. That's the first thing I want to say. I don't really like how liner looks on me, and I don't really know how to do it well yet. So I just took, and I was already so frustrated with the look. Like, I had already filmed this video like 3 times. I was just frustrated. So I was just like, let me just take the easy way out and let me get some content out. So I just decided not to do the liner, but I did go through with the gold color, and I tried to do as good as I could do with the orange and all that stuff. So right now, as you can see, I'm just trying to bring that orange up a little bit more. I started off by putting the yellow in my inner corner, and then I started to darken it a little bit, like I said, with the orange. And I tried to bring the orange up a little bit, as well as blending in the yellow and the orange. Excuse me. And then, so after that, I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. Alright, y'all, so at this point, I'm starting to go in with the brown shade, and then I'm going to transition over to the black. Yeah, so I'm just deepening my crease, and also I'm going to go in, as you can see, I went past my eyebrow a little bit, and in this video, I probably should have did what I did in the first video, since I'm not really good at being more precise just yet, since I also have new brushes. Probably should have just put tape there, but I didn't. So with that being said, it spilled out a little bit. Anyway, I cleaned it up with some concealer shortly, but as you can see, I'm just deepening that corner a little bit more, going in with those darker shades, such as that brown, and then I'm going to really go in and deepen my crease with the black shade, and I feel like that's really what sets it off. I should have probably brung the yellow out a little bit more, just so you can show the transition, but I didn't, which is okay, because it still came out what I was going for, kind of. But as you can see, I was going through a lot in this video. The power, well, not the power went out, but my light went out because my laptop died. So it was just a lot. But I tried to blend that out with that brush. As you can see, I don't know what to call that brush. But as you can see, like I said before, I came back with my makeup done for real, because it was just a lot of stuff going on with my camera and my setup and all that. So I'm gonna fix that in the future, but as of right now, that's what happened in this video. So right now, I'm just trying to clean up like the middle area where my nose is. I messed up my nose contour, so I had to go back and do that as well. But at this point, I'm just cleaning up the look, because it was a whole lot of for real. So now I'm just going in with the setting powder, and I'm just making sure everything looks back to how it was looking in the first place, because clearly going in with that black and all those other shades, really, like, it was just a lot. I was stressed. Trust me, I was stressed out. So now, as you can see, you'll see the transition once I add that darker black, which was in the either the Morphe James Charles palette or just the Morphe palette. I'll link that down below as well, but I'm pretty sure it was in the James Charles Morphe palette. But yeah, so I went in and I made sure that I deepened that crease with that dark black, and that, I feel like that is really what brought the look together, because I feel like that black just wasn't dark enough. It wasn't deepened enough, so I made sure I found a deeper black. Went in with that, and that really set off the look for him. I feel like once I did that and I started blending it out and bringing it together, it really made a big difference in the look. So right after I finish blending this out and adding that black, I will come back with the gold, and I will start on my lower lid, which I will go over that when I get to that point, but I messed up with that. I'll tell you guys how I should have fixed it, so you guys can fix it for yourself if you guys do want to recreate the look or something like that. I don't know, but I will be back once I start applying the glitter. Okay, now as you can see, I'm starting to go in with the gold color. I made sure I was being as precise as I could, but I still applied it in the wrong area. I feel like I applied it right on my crease, but I should have applied it a little bit before that, just so when I do open and close my eye, that it doesn't go over that point, if that makes sense. Because I definitely, like, once it got to, like, midway through adding the gold, I could see it was gold on top of the black where the gold shouldn't be, and it was just a lot. But that's one thing I can say, that if you guys are going for like a gold look, or you want to put some type of glittery color on top of a very plain color that you just want to keep plain, make sure that you don't add it to the exact line, but add it a little bit before that, so that I feel like everybody, now that I'm saying it, I feel like everybody knows this and it's just me. Anyway, so yeah, I went in with a couple different gold colors. I mean, I linked down the palettes all down below, but I used, like, I went through a whole bunch of different palettes trying to find the color, but the one color that I did find that was close enough to it was called Eden, and I'm not sure if it was in my, it was in my Twilight and Dusk palette, which I will link that down below. But yeah, that color really worked good. I feel like that was the best match that I could get to the gold that was in the picture. Like I said before, I don't know if that part deleted, but I'm not putting that picture in there, because first of all, the picture don't even look like what I got, but it was inspired by the picture, so that's all that matters. It was close enough. It was what I wanted it to be, so I just went off the picture a little bit. I got a little bit of, like, background off the picture, like how I wanted it, like what colors I wanted to use for real. So yeah. But as you can see right now, I'm just going in with the gold. I'm gonna do that for majority of it. Sorry, y'all, some things happen. But I'm going to do that for the majority of the rest of the video. And then that's when I will come in and do my lips. And, yeah, do my highlight and all that. So, I will be right back. So as you guys can see, instead of me doing like a wing liner, I decided to, drag a little bit of that gold color right there where my wing liner would be at the end. Thought that was cute, but it didn't really work out on this side. It worked on the other side better than this side. But yeah, and then after I do that, I'm just going to add some glitter to my inner corner. And I think that was it for the eye look, and then I'll apply all my highlight and blush, and then I think that will be it. But also, I did not get to film my outro for this video because, like I said, there was a lot going on with the camera. The camera was not working in my favor that day. So, that being said, if I do not say it now, or if I don't say it by the end of the video, hope you guys like the video. Make sure that you follow my Instagram and my Twitter to vote on my next poll. My next look will be a neutral look, which was already voted on. But if you do want to decide to look after that, make sure that you're following my Instagram and my Twitter, which will be linked down below. And if you have any comments or suggestions for this series, make sure you also comment that down below, and I will take it into consideration. Also, if you know some good brush sets or some good palettes, I already have a Morphe palette. I have some other palettes, but just link some down below, and I'll, give you guys feedback if I already have it or not, or some other ones, or brushes, whatever good sponges. Like, just give me some recommendations down in the description down below. And with that being said, I thank you guys so much for tuning into my video, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of it. And I also hope that you guys enjoy the rest of my series. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
I don't fuck with these folks. These niggas be telling these days.